So last event of the day, this will be your Cadet Sportsman. Cadet Sportsman, 16 laps, and here's how we'll line them up. Inside row one, Jake Nepper in the number 95. Outside will be your points leader, number 18 at Dylan Gennaro. Row number two on the inside, Ryan Rackley in the 30. 56 is Zachary Hollinshead. Landon Kelly in the 00, starting fifth. Big time lead for Dylan Gennaro in the point standings. Dylan, a three-time winner this season, been on the podium every single event. And looking to keep that running here this afternoon. Three-time winner, twice finishing second. Ryan Rackley starting third, currently second in the point standings. Rackley has finished second twice, been on the podium three times this season. Landon Kelly in the 00, starting fifth. Landon fourth in the point standings. Been a couple good runs for Landon Kelly. Back-to-back third-place finishes. Best finish second for Landon Kelly. Zachary Hollinshead fourth in the point standings. And that's our latest winner out of Jacksonville. Picked up the winner race weekend number 5, Zachary Hollinshead. And we are ready to go. 16 laps, final event of the day. Jake going to tap the back of that helmet as they head into turn number 1. He's got the advantage off of turn 1. Heavy traffic now as they make their way into the tree turn. And they are nose to tail. They'll take that little battle to the hairpin turn. Single file, your leader. Jake Nepper off to 95 as he'll come off the top of that hairpin turn. I believe Jake making his first start in the Cadet Sportsman with us this season. Good little racer there as they come off that final turn. They'll head down the straightaway. Jake, your leader, Ryan Rackley. There's a very busy driver. Watched him last weekend in the Rock Cup Series right here at the Ocala Grand Prix. He was right there in the mix of things all weekend long. Ryan Rackley out of Georgia, right now in pursuit of your leader. Jake now going to take the field to the top of the hairpin turn. Off that hairpin turn they come down. They'll make their way into that chicane. 16-lap final. Now they'll work down the front stretch. And Ryan Rackley going to look over his right shoulder, wants to see what kind of room he's got in behind him. That's Dylan Gennaro. Dylan quite a distance in behind Rackley. Rackley going to put that bumper to your leader, Jake Nepper, as they come into that tree turn. Again, Dylan just needs to stay out of trouble to lock up that championship. Should have no problem picking up a Cadet Sportsman Championship for Dylan Gennaro. Right now running third, and he's flying solo. And Ryan Rackley looking for his first win of the season, finishing second twice, 3 podium appearances for Ryan Rackley. And Ryan loved to come out of here this weekend with a win. He'll look over his right shoulder. And a little bit of a different line behind your leader, Jake Nepper, as they come off of turn number 1. Pretty well button up now as they'll head into the tree turn. Doing a great piece of driving, Jake Nepper in that 95. Jake coming off the top of the hairpin turn. Jumped out to that early lead coming off the pole position. So far, your one and only leader. Here's Jake now going to work his way to the front stretch. See what kind of line he runs. He's going to hug that left side of the track. Ryan Rackley pretty much running the tire tracks, your leader off at turn number 1. Really didn't get out of line. Stayed on the exact same line as your leader as they now make their way into the tree turn. 41.892 by Ryan Rackley in lap number 4. That is the lap we're on. So he's very quick. Ryan Rackley's got the hot cart right now. Jake Nepper, 41.895. So they've been pretty close, both of these drivers. Very competitive, very close in competition. 5 laps in the books when they cross the line. And Dillon running third currently, 3.1 seconds behind your leader. And Rackley continue to keep the heat on Jake. Ryan pretty much running the same line as Jake as they come off the top of that hairpin turn. 5 laps complete, 16 lap final. Ryan Rackley now in pursuit of Jake as they'll work their way to the start-finish line. Still running nose to tail as they work their way into that turn number 1. And Jake doing a good piece of driving, getting his line, hitting his marks, just keeping concentrating on where he needs to be. Rackley going to push him through that tree turn. Ryan Rackley out of Georgia, continue to stay in pursuit. He's the hunter right now, trying to bring in the 95 of Jake Nepper. That one slowing on the tail end of the field. That cart going to come to a stop on the entry to the hairpin turn. So here comes your leader. Jake Nepper going to bring a field into turn number 1. Ryan going to put the bumper all over the back end of him again. That'll be Zachary Hollinshead going to drop out in lap number 6. Parks it right there in the entry to the hairpin turn. So Zachary's day is done. Landon Kelly all over the bumper now, the 18 of Dylan DeNiro. That's for third. 7 laps complete, closing in on a halfway point. Again, Ryan Rackley clicking off quick time, 41.769 for Ryan Rackley. Definitely got the machine, but the whole world is different when you try to pass him. Now Rackley looks to the inside, gets right back in behind your leader off of turn number 1. Landon Kelly to the inside of Dillon, and he'll make the pass. Landon Kelly. Now third, Dillon back to the 4 spot. Like I said, Dillon just needs to get that cart around to lock up a championship, so doing what he needs to do to seal the deal for a championship. Dylan DeNiro in the Cadet Sportsman. Right now being scored 4th, but he is looking to seal the deal for a championship for the 18 machine. So just over the halfway point, 9 laps in this time by 16 lap final. Right now, Ryan Rackley gets a great run down the front stretch, and Ryan Rackley will take over the lead here in lap number 9. So brand new leader, Ryan Rackley. And I got a strange feeling once he gets up front, he's going to break away. He has been. And that'll be the fastest card out there. Back in lap number 7, 41.769 for Ryan Rackley. And again, Jake not going to be fooled. He's going to stay right there with him. And they'll head through the chicane. Off the chicane they come. Led by the 30 of Ryan Rackley. Comes Ryan now, going to sweep it out way to the left side. Jake all over the bumper of your leader as they come into turn number 1. Little bit of a separation as they exit turn number 1. Now going to the outside, getting right back in line is Jake Nepper as they come off the tree turn. Jake trying to feel his way around, looking for that exact line he needs to get around your leader. Jake not going to let Ryan get away as they exit off that hairpin turn. 10 laps complete. 6 laps to go as your leaders enter the chicane. Here's Rackley. Exits off that final turn. He's going to bring that cart way to the left side. Going to be pushed by Jake into turn number 1. And he'll go nose to tail off of turn number 1. 11 laps complete. 5 to go this time by. Landon Kelly running third, 5.8 seconds behind your race leader. Dillon running in the 4 spot, down a couple laps in the number 18. Landon Kelly right now being scored in the 3rd spot. How about Landon Kelly looking for the 4th podium finish of the season? Right now, Landon Kelly running 3rd. There's Landon Kelly going to cross the line for the 12th time. So the battle up front for that top position between Rackley and Jake Knepper as they work their way off the top of the hairpin turn. A couple very quick laps. Ryan Rackley, lap 7, 41.769. Jake, lap 7, 41.782. Ryan looking for his first win of the season. As is Jake, they'll head down into turn number 1. 13 laps complete this time by. 13 laps are in the books. So both drivers pretty much the entire race have gone bumper to bumper, nose to tail. They'll snake their way through the chicane, led by Ryan Rackley, the Georgia driver. Now they'll work their way to see 2 to go. This time by your final 2 circuits as they come down into turn number 1. Ryan Rackley, Jake Knepper continue to be the class of the field right now as they head to the hairpin turn with just a lap and a half to go. This final lap going to be the good one. It'll be the shootout lap as they'll pick up the white flag this time by. Here they come with the 95 up there one more time. Jake Knepper, your leader. Jake off at turn number 1. Regained it about a half a lap ago. Ryan all over his bumper one more time. Both drivers trying to get their first win of the season. They'll exit off the tree turn. Jake, your leader. Holds on to it through the hairpin turn. They'll exit off the hairpin turn. Jake holding Ryan in behind him. Now as they come off the hairpin turn. We'll see if Ryan Rackley can find that hole. Can he squeeze it in there as they come through the chicane? Still Rackley running second. Jake, your leader. Here they come off the final turn. Jake in a command as they come down the front stretch. They'll head to the line, and the win will go to Jake Knepper. He scores the win. Ryan Rackley scores the second spot. Landon Kelly third. So 9 thousandths of a second win by Jake Knepper. So Jake will score the win. Rackley second, Kelly third, Dylan Gennaro, and Zachary Hollinshead. Again, those drivers, top 3 finishes. And, of course, qualifying quick time this morning. We'll have podium awards. We'll do that here in just a few minutes. Again, we ask you to please be in racer suit for your photos. Again, I want to thank those folks who joined us on the FKCS live feed. Hopefully you're having a great weekend. We'll do it again on Sunday, approximately 9:40 for qualifying. So, again, we want to thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed the broadcast, and we will do it again on Sunday.